Okay, welcome back, guys. I actually convinced myself to do this reaction even though I was like, I can't do it this week, I'm too nervous, but I'm getting there. I convinced myself. But, so for this week I thought it would be fun to do something, fun. Okay, yeah, that didn't come out right. Yeah, I decided to do something kind of fun. So the first heavy metal song that I remember hearing ever and remembering was Down with the Sickness. It was always playing somewhere, not necessarily the radio station I was listening to, but I heard it ever since it came out. And that's, yeah. Well, that's one of the first ones that I remember. Maybe I'll have to do the other one that I remember too. It was around the same time. But, so I thought it would be interesting. Okay, I was like, you know what? I haven't done a reaction to it yet. Haven't done any Disturbed yet. And it would be fun to ask you guys, what is the first metal song you remember hearing? Did you like it? Did you hate it? Does your opinion change now? I think this song is when I first got into metal, but I wouldn't admit it. I would not admit it because I had this thing where I had to hate that kind of music because I was like, no, I can't like that kind of music. You know, me and my friends like this kind of music, and that's bad, but I secretly loved it. So I think that's when I first really started getting into it, even if I didn't admit it to myself. So, yeah, let me know what you remember. For me, and when I first heard the song, my thought was that you're doing things you're not supposed to be doing, and you're turning into this bad person, and you're influencing others around you to do the same things. You're bringing people down with you. And you know what? Maybe that's right. Maybe. But when I heard the part that they usually edit out, or at least when I read the lyrics, and I read a whole bunch of stuff about what it was supposed to mean, I was like, okay, well, maybe it's not necessarily, maybe it's more that what you're doing is something that everybody else sees as not good, and like your opinion's different, you're different, and some people are seeing you and they're doing the same thing as you, and it's seen as not accepted by the rest of people. I don't know, and you know, that's kind of just what entered my head. So one of those two. But anyway, I forgot to say what time to skip to. Oh, well, I'll put it on there in the text. Now, I am doing the official music video because I don't like that part that they edit out. It has a good message in it and everything, but I just don't like it. So, I know, you can hate me if you want to, but I just love... And I love watching this music video. It's been a while, but I love to see all the band members, and I gotta say, I'm surprised my family isn't, like, we're not metalheads, because we flip each other off all the time. Like, even ever since I was a kid, like, our family, that's just our thing, we just flip each other off. And every time I watch a metal video, somebody's flipping somebody off, so I'm like, man, maybe I was born a metalhead, I just didn't know it or something, or maybe my whole family is and we don't know it, but anyway. Let's start this. I love the drum. And those bolts, or whatever hoops. So cool. Looks like a fun concert. How does he do that? I'm sure everybody asks that. I won't flip you off back, sorry. I don't want to send me offensive. Okay. Look, he's levitating. Woo! Wow, he can jump high. Love David Draymond's voice. Love it, love it. I've always loved it. Even though this is like, well, I know like 2 songs from Disturbed, but I've loved his voice. And both of them, you can tell he has a really good voice. And I love how he can make it from that like rich sound into the more, I don't know, what do you call it? Rough, coarse, more, whatever he's doing. I don't know what to call it. I'm still not good with those terms, guys. But I love it. Okay. And I need to learn the rest of the band too. I'm like so bad with names. But when I do know names, it's always the lead singer and I never know the rest of the band. So I gotta figure this out. Yes. I'll put an emoji with a bird finger up there, okay?
I can see inside you, the sickness is rising. Don't try to deny what you feel. Will you give it to me? It seems that all that was good has died and is decaying in me. Will you give it to me? It seems you're having some trouble in dealing with these changes, living with these changes. Now the world is a scary place. Now that you've woken up the demon.
Yeah. Looks like a fun concert to me. Well, right there they're not doing much, but I'm like, when you watch the guys on the stage, they're just way into it. This is another band that looks like it would be fun to see in concert. I'd be totally out of place there, but you know what? I'm out of place most places, so it wouldn't matter. I'd go. I would go. I would. If I could afford it, I would go. Let's see. Oh yeah. I have the edited version of this song on my iPod. I showed it to my son because, like, you have to show. Yeah. He's been spending the past, I don't know, 2 weeks now trying to imitate those noises he makes at the beginning and the end of the song. He's trying so hard, and I'm afraid he's gonna hurt his voice, but it's fun. Sweet. Yeah, so you guys are gonna have to get me into some more Disturbed. I think the only other song that I know... Wait, no, I know 3 songs. I know Indestructible and Stupefy, I think is the other one that I know. At least I think that's all I know. You know me, I mean, there's some songs on here I've reacted to that I've been like, wait a second, I know that song. I think, yeah, that one Slipknot one. What was it? Duality. When I heard it, I was like, wait, this song is familiar. So, anyway, I'm super talkative today for some reason. But, or maybe I'm just adrenaline. I accidentally backed up into my neighbor's car. Don't worry, I was only going like 1 mile an hour. Didn't cause any damage. We're good. We're all good. But man, adrenaline rush. So, okay. That was Done with the Sickness, Disturbed. Love that song. I love it when it comes on my iPod every time I'm in the car. I'm like, yes! You gotta, I'm sure people think I'm crazy when they look in my car and I'm like all rocking out in the car. But anyway, I don't know why I feel like I can't flip off the camera here, but yeah, I mean, they're doing it in the music video, but you know what? There will be many emojis. There should be, if I edited this right. And yeah. So, one finger salute. Good times. So yeah, like I said in the beginning, let me know in the comments what is the first metal song that you remember hearing, and let me know whether you liked it. Did it get you into metal, or you got into metal later but you just like that song, you know, kind of like stuff like that. Kind of like with this song where it was my one of many of my secret songs that I didn't let anybody know that I absolutely loved. I had a whole bunch of those. But anyway, okay. So comment and like and subscribe. I put all my social media at the beginning of the video and I leave it there for a long time, so you should be able to see that. So I'm gonna stop saying that at the end, hopefully, but find me on any one of those, and in the meantime, that's all I got. So, see you next time.